Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bring It On. So we are affected by tear proximity. The nearby planar tear causes magical interference of incredible magnitude, making teleportation impossible. Now I wonder if that cancels out Desna's Aegis on Arushali. I doubt it. I don't see where a Rift would be more powerful than a Goddess, but it's something to keep an eye on. Also, I like how it's a mirroring of the Sword of Valor, and how demons can't teleport near that. We can't teleport near their rift. Also, all of our buffs are starting to wear off, so we should probably look into resting in the near future.
Let's try this way.
I will resist.
Probably should be the first one out there, but that's okay. They are distorted, so we're going to cast haste here. Alright, change targets when they're at 0.
You should have listened to reason. Prepare yourself.
You crossed the wrong line.
That's one down.
You're irrelevant.
Keep bouncing back and forth between targets because the distorted enemies, once they drop to 0 hit points, they get all of them back.
This will hurt. A calculated risk.
Alright, so all of our elemental resistances are off. We're taking more damage from the fireballs than we should. So let's go ahead and
This
take
should
care
do
of
it.
that.
Mind over muscle. Desna, guide my hand.
Let's try this way.
I think we're on this one now. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Another fireball hanging there, Yanio.
You won't survive me.
No glory without risk.
Alright, not bad. The room is drowning in sinister luxury. The banners, armor, and other Crusader trappings presented as trophies look strangely out of place. Baxon's letter. Lady Minagho, the Tower of Estrad is fully equipped for the operation. Our troops are at full force, and our weapons and essential materials are at the ready. I took special care to ensure that our preparations did not arouse the suspicions of the city's defenders. I had to dispose of a pair of annoying mortals who've been sticking their noses in places they shouldn't. My agents have infiltrated other Crusader orders in Canabras, apart from the Eagle Watch. We are ready to attack Canabras. The fools will have no idea who stuck the knife in until it's too late. As a reward for my diligent performance, I ask that Irbeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch, be given over to me after we win. She's been a thorn in my side for too long. I have some scores to settle with her. Hail Baphomet, Baxon. Was he one of the demons in the Tower of Estrad that we helped Greybor deal with?
Search for the beauty with your heart.
The name
not
rings a
your
bell.
eyes.
Rely on me.
Strange scene is revealed to the commander's eyes. Bodies of mortals of different ages and races are neatly hung on hooks. They aren't impaled. Instead, they dangle from restraints carefully looped over each hook. The entire structure is more akin to a wardrobe hung with clothes than a torture chamber, but is no less disturbing for the comparison. All the bodies are strangely withered, almost mummified, but their eyes are wide open. The dead, dead? A stare of a blue-eyed, half-elf girl hanging in the central hook is fixed on the commander. Another step, and they all die, shouts the demon Minagho from behind the structure. These are my husks. One snap of my fingers, and they'll all be dead. Any strike you direct at me will instead be turned on them. Commander's reply comes swiftly. You're lying, Minagho. There are ways to destroy your connection to the husks without harming them. To hell with you, Minagho screams, preparing to run. It's not clear what exactly the demon does. All at once, the husks no longer look like corpses. The air fills with their hollow, desperate groans. The hair of the blue-eyed young woman in the center turns gray before the commander's very eyes, as if each passing moment lasts a dozen years for her. Her face seems vaguely familiar. The commander rushes forward to help the victims. Minagho disappears, her malevolent, slightly hysterical laughter echoing after her. But the commander is no longer concerned with her. He's busy helping the victims. The blue-eyed half-elf, now aged, falls from her hook and lands heavily on the ground. Her gray hair, brown only moments before, covers her face. Her shoulders are trembling, her fingers curl into a fist. A glow of healing magic engulfs her hand. She runs her fingers over her face. Her trembling subsides as she struggles to her feet. Do not abandon me, Inheritor, and give me the strength to aid my brothers and sisters in their hour of need, the woman whispers softly. Her hands once more begin to glow with healing light as she rushes to help the commander, to heal the other husks. The commander now sees her face. It is the face of Yanio, the hero of the First Crusades. Is it really her this time?
Well, that
Oh,
happened.
whoops.
Anything new?
Darn it, had the wrong person selected. The translucent wall blocking the passage. Okay. The blue-eyed old woman helps the last victim down from their hook. We're alive. We're free. No more of this endless imprisonment. She looks at you. Whoever you are, accept the gratitude of Yanio, an unlucky paladin who spent years serving as a demon's plaything. Sister, I'm so happy we were able to help you. I've met Yanio once already, and that one turned out to be an enemy in disguise. The old woman chuckles bitterly. I'm not surprised. Demons are well versed in artifice of all kinds. There's nothing that brings them greater pleasure than using mortals' trusting natures against us. You don't believe I am who I claim to be. Test me however you want. If you truly are Yanio, you sort of recognize you. Hand radiance to the woman. The woman's blue eyes go wide. I thought I'd never see you again, my friend, she says, taking the sword. Radiance flares alight with a soft golden glow, can only be described as joyous. For a time, Yanio stands with her eyes half closed, then opens them, and places the sword back in your hand. I've been in prison for so long. I'm terrified to think what kind of world awaits me up there on the surface. My friends are probably dead, and the Dresden I knew and defended long gone. The half measure probably doesn't serve my favorite roast anymore, and the old tree near the town hall in Nerosian doesn't bloom. But I have seen a glimmer of hope. If Radiance is still full of power and in worthy hands, that means everything was not in vain. Take it. The sword was born to save the innocent and punish the wicked. Its journey must end in the black heart of Discari, the Lord of the Abyss who created the Nightmare of the Wound with the help of his followers. This is just an instinct. I sense that Radiance will fulfill its destiny in your hands. I'm sorry, but your friends Staunton and Jorn Vane defected to the demons and perished. I know, Yanio says in a colorless voice. Minagho liked to wake me up and tell me, sometimes even to show me, all kinds of despicable things. Oh, Staunton, how could you believe someone so repulsive as her, and drag your brother to the grave along with you? Don't scold him, mistress. You know how hard it is when demons torture you. You use pain on some, tenderness on others, but the result was the same, misery and suffering. Only those whose faith is unshakable do not break under such torment. Tell me how you ended up here. This is one of Minagho's lairs, and the Lidus are famous for collecting trophies. They need husks for practical purposes too, to take on their appearance, or redirect any attacks aimed at themselves. But we were more than that for Minagho. We're her collector's items. Have you been here all these years? No. My first years in captivity were spent in the laboratory of the traitor Arilu Vorlesh. There were many there like me, fallen crusaders and demons injured by our swords and spells. He healed many of them, but at what cost? I saw a dozen demons who were simply sewn together, fused into one grotesque whole. People who had demon limbs grafted onto their bodies. Yanio shudders in disgust. You probably want to know about the rest of my imprisonment. The Fane was created a few years after the siege of Dresden, when I was taken captive. Rilu came here personally to open a rift. That was also when she gave me to Minagho to be turned into a husk. She said she was tired of my obstinacy. She spoke the truth. Not a day went by that I didn't try to escape or kill one of my guards. Why do you call Rilu a traitor? Because she betrayed more than just her country or her overlord. She betrayed all of humankind. All of Galarian. I have no idea how evil a person's soul must be to wound your homeland and open a door to a rampaging horde of beasts whose evil knows no bounds. You're exhausted. Get to the farthest end of the Fane. That's where the hand of the Inheritor is holding the line. He will help you. The woman's face lights up. Our golden-winged angel is here. It's been so long since I heard the voice of Iomede's herald. I'll go to him now. Thank you again. Can't spend a moment longer near these hooks. So did she upgrade Radiance for us? She did. I'm just going to read the whole description. This weapon is a +4 cold iron longsword. In the hand of a paladin or a good aligned mythic creature, it becomes a holy avenger. The sacred weapon provides spell resistance of 5 plus the wielder's class level to the wielder and anyone adjacent to her. It also enables the wielder to use greater dispel magic once per round as a standard action, at the class level of the wielder. Only the area of dispel is possible, not the targeted dispel or counterspell versions of greater dispel magic. That's kind of lame, but is it infinite uses? Also, 5 plus the wielder's class level, spell resistance. That's what, 19? I think we're level 14, so that'd be 19. Then holy weapon is imbued with holy power. This power makes the weapon good aligned and thus bypasses the corresponding damage reduction. It deals an extra 2 to 6 points of damage against all creatures of evil alignment. This is a big upgrade for Sela. Alright, well I guess that's it for Yanio. It might be a good time to rest. We'll push forward a little bit further.
We stand. The Inheritor, guide
Focus
my
on the goal.
blade.
Our victory is certain. This will hurt.
Back to the Abyss. So I wonder if I would have passed this Arcana check if we would have broken that barrier. That's what I get for being careless. How much longer on? Only 44 seconds. I probably should have rested back there.
I'll go ahead.
I assume this is not the same way back. We'll explore here first.
A bright future
The world
awaits
has
us.
suffered enough.
Just in case. Grisilla, priestess of Nocticula. The succubus reclining on the pillows notices you, but doesn't even make an attempt to attack you. Her dark eyes track your every move. Welcome to the Shrine of Nocticula, Commander. I am Grisilla, Nocticula's devoted priestess. I'm supposed to stop your kind, but charge in here so resolutely, so imperiously, that my hand is already moving to offer you the key. Watch out. Grisilla is one of Nocticula's favorite tools. She knows how to appear weak and vulnerable, but her power shouldn't be underestimated. Ah, Rushalai. Who better than you to know how weak or powerful I can be? I remember showing you both. I don't recall you being so cautious back then. In fact, you... Stop. I don't want to think about that time. I was different back then. Demons usually try to kill me on sight. Are you so terrified you've decided to simply surrender? Priscilla smiles and shrugs a naked shoulder. You'd hardly believe me if I told you I was in awe of the commander's glory, or how I just want to feel those hands that you have brought death to so many demons treat my body like a holy relic. It's partially true. Priscilla leans forward, looking you in the eye. I dreamed of you barging into my abode and taking me violently, like your slave. But I dreamed even more often of you giving me freedom. There's no place for me in Dresden. A stuck-up prig who thinks he's the irreproachable messenger of Iomedae won't let me up there. But I can't return to my mistress to report this either. Priscilla sighs heavily, her chest rising and falling in a supple wave. Darazan, that brute, got the idea that we all must fight to the very end. He's not letting anyone flee to the abyss. But tell me, why would I fight you, the victor? All I can do is kneel and give you the key to the door that guards the rift. Demons never do anything for no reason. What's the catch? Priscilla wags her finger at you like you're a disobedient child. So suspicious, Commander. There's no catch. I just want to spend some more time with you and test you. Her eyes flash. I want to know whether I can trust you with the key. Well, tell me, why should I believe that you will defeat Darazan? You'll get a present if you convince me. Priscilla doesn't do anything, just looks at you. As you stare back at her, you're struck by the realization that she's incredibly beautiful. She's a succubus. Her features seem familiar, though you can't place her, and at the same time, her beauty is a blend of everything that's ever aroused your desire, even in passing. Don Quixote, whispers a voice, the one you've heard so often in your dreams. Come to me. I dream of you. Hey, stop bothering my friend. I'll bite you and whip you with my tail. Ivu roars in fury, in quotations. You free yourself from the vision with effort. Priscilla becomes herself again, a captivating woman, one who holds no power over you. Priscilla sighs disappointed. Why, Commander? All the good things have only just begun. I could give you what you want, everything you desperately desire in your life. Oh well, it's worth a try. Come on then, tell me how you're going to defeat Darazan. I'm going to do these before the dialogue ends and I can't talk to her again. This doesn't look like a shrine. Priscilla laughs softly. What does it look like? A brothel? This is what a shrine of Nocticula is supposed to look like. A place where pleasures await the meek. The defiant get. Priscilla licks her full lips. A quick death. Tell me about Nocticula. Priscilla stares dreamily into the distance, her cheeks flushing slightly. Nocticula, my mistress. She's the patroness of succubi and assassins, the ruler of Lucianira, city of pleasures and cruelty. She is as deadly as she is beautiful. When Nahindri, the cursed demon lord, tried to enslave her, she has destroyed him like a bothersome insect. My mistress has seduced and killed many powerful demons. She built her realm on their bones. They became the Midnight Isles. Priscilla sighs. I'll never even get close to her greatness. Oh, my lady in shadows, lover and warrior, not even worthy of being trampled beneath your feet. Not good enough to have my skull crushed between your thighs. Tell me about succubi. You must know a lot about them already. We are demons of passion who assume the appearance of our victim most desires to see. We feed not on your flesh, but your lives. Our kisses are deadly for you. Through them we drain your life force, until there's nothing but an empty shell left. Nocticula, our lady in shadow, the greatest of us. The first of us. Oh, how I'd love to earn her praise. But you won't let that happen, I know. Alright, I'll prove to you that I can defeat Darazan. Priscilla smiles, baring her sharp fangs for a moment. Oh, Commander, your willingness to indulge me is so gratifying. I mean, it's true, we did beat him once. Why is Rushli's bluff higher than my character's? Well, it's the highest check, so the most experience. Managed to defeat Darazan once. It'd be just as easy a second time. Priscilla looks at you with admiration, covering her mouth with her hand. So it was you. I've heard rumors about a dwarf mercenary. but they're obviously as true as I am celibate. That does sound impressive. I suppose I'll have to give you the key. You'll just take it by force otherwise. Priscilla licks her lips rapaciously. Take it. Take this as a little souvenir, not is a. Now look at it and remember me. Priscilla's hand caresses her stomach, lower and lower. I'll be thinking of you. I have to go. Priscilla gives you a lazy smile. Farewell, Commander. Too bad we have so little time. I could spend an eternity with you. She gave us... Twisted Temptation. These gloves increase the save DC of all enchantment school spells the wearer casts by 2. In addition, whenever the wearer affects an enemy with a spell for the first time, the enemy suffers a -2 penalty on will saving throws for 3 rounds. Alright, works for me. No ordinary mortal could withstand the heat coming from this bath.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Mantle of Night. This +3 leather armor grants its wearer a +10 competence bonus on stealth skill checks. In addition, whenever the wearer loses invisibility, he becomes blurred as per the blur spell for 1 to 4 rounds. Had this on for a while. There's something I was gonna do, I don't remember what it
I
was.
shall not be swayed from my path.
There we go. Forgot all about that. Alright.
I know the way.
Oh, that's right, this is a bridge. Let's go back this way.
Follow my lead.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So we're extremely not buffed right now.
As it should be.
Way. So I need to be a little careful. We're still extremely powerful. I'm just afraid of running across like a mini boss or something.
That is not far.
Or one of the, I don't want to call them secret bosses, but one of the like the bonus bosses. There's another exit. Well, we'll start with this one, I think.
I am prepared.
So I guess we've already done one of the bonus bosses for this act. The Eternal Guardian from the Ivory Sanctum had an achievement.
Get another eye. Begone, fiend!
Alright, back to using this, and that should be all set. Also, maybe not, because we are not very... Oh! Alright, this is what I was afraid of.
Make your peace.
Sweet. Nothing new there, or there. Oh, it's the other side of the barrier. Can I shut it off?
I'll go ahead.
Alright, guess we're going to go to the other entrance. Or that. Okay, quick peek around, make sure I didn't miss any other paths. Okay, so one over here as well.
No mistakes.
Alright, quick save and go in.
I know the...
Hope we don't get killed immediately. A kukri +1. Oh sweet, alright, so we can rest here.
We will win this war.
Body of this soldier of the Second Crusade decayed long ago, but his rusty armor still bears the spark of his holiness. Enemies nearby, but all the doors are shut. If I move back this way. Or if I go back through here, rest. Can't imagine what the corruption gain's gonna be for resting in the abyss, though. But we'll give it a shot. Let's see. That's actually not that too bad. We don't need to burn through the...
Scoot over. I want my scaly side facing the fire. My lizard side always gets colder than my warm-blooded side. Go figure.
I was saying, land interrupted. There it is. Yeah, we haven't hit tier 1 yet.
As it should be.
Alright, let's get back through here and we'll buff up in the next room and then proceed.
I know what to do.
No reason to pause.
My will is resolute. Adayana. Amorana sentes. Amorana sentes. Amorana sentes. Mosi tradisi. Mosi tradisi. Traditium purino.
I swap out Archon's Aura or something else.
Adayana.
We really don't need two of it. Did I cast Death Ward on Social twice? Yeah, I think I
The
did.
goddess
Whoopsies.
protects us.
You are my favorite aide.
Rely on me.
Use restoration on Yanio because she has some wisdom damage. And then proceed. Wisdom damage should she take?
My aid.
Magnifium Turinos.
There we go. Alright. Back up to snuff, and I guess we'll go this way? Stop the invaders. You must not get inside the Fane. So I assume the horn's about to blow.
Time for debates.
Oh.
A calculated risk.
I will resist.
They have no idea we're here. That's hilarious.
Prepare yourself.
Shield me from their sight.
Alright, so they did blow the horn. How do I get back? We're like right beside it. Sit back and save them, then we'll call it an episode. I should be up this way.
We find trouble.
Alright, let's cast a slow in here. Ton of enemies. So much going on. Frame rate, man.
Dedicate my body to science.
This should do it.
Oh, hang in there, Rushalai. Okay, cool. She does not get teleported out. She also didn't
Did
die.
you see that? I will bring down the divine wrath. Make every strike count.
I should have hastened up here as well. Damage would probably needed down. Oh, they both went down. Yeah, I should have paid more attention. Alright, not gonna worry about looting in here. Oh, even the hand inheritor went down. Jeez.
Together
The
we
world has
stand.
suffered enough.
Oh, we need to cast Bless. Luckily, we
Time's
do
not
have
waiting.
Bless on him, and then we'll cast
Search
Heal on
for the
Arushalai as
beauty
well.
with your heart, not your eyes.
Stupid rocks. Alright. We saved our free Crusaders. I'm going to call the episode here, and the next one will go this way and see what lies behind that door. Keep slaughtering our way through the midnight. Well, actually, you know what? Before we do that, we'll probably go back. Whoop, wrong way. There was a skill check back here. Where's it at? Got turned around. Here we go. Probably check this out first, and then go through that door and see what lies in wait, because this looks like it might be a dead end. We're pursuing that one guy through this door. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys. Wait, what is Bismuth affected by? Oh, he's sickened. Can we heal him? Don't know if I should waste resources on Bismuth. Nah, I'm not going to. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.